Right on. Well, as soon as you jump into salary cap and you edit your lineup, every time you move and highlight a different player on the screen, it highlights.
And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight.
It seems like the longer this streak goes, the tougher they are to beat. They are playing some inspired basketball lately.
There are a lot of things going on besides their execution as this group seems to be coming together.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Walsh. Here's the break. Here's Springer. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Doncic passes to Lively. Count that one. Well, Brent, settling into the season now, what would you tell teams that are, by their own admission, underperforming?
The first thing you want to do is identify the problem, and in some cases that can be obvious, but sometimes it's confusing, BA, and you think you have what you need. It's just not quite working out.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Pass to Boston. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Inside. Here's Lively. And that one is hammered home.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Puts up a 3. Boston with the bucket. Boston's got 6 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. Think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And it's Doncic missing. Here's Boston, guarded by Doncic. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Exum's checked in for Hardaway. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And here are the sound now, following the score by Dallas.
It's just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score, he's trying to embarrass someone. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the inside, Lively. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Assisted, Luka Doncic.
Here's Springer. Second chance shot. Caldwell, good.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And it's hammered home by Green.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
St. Louis calls timeout.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Christopher. Misses the baby hook.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And Doncic with the jam.
And how about the handles Luka has? Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself.
Here's Christopher. Buries it down low.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Here's Exum. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Sharp. Second chance effort. Doncic pulls down the board. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
It seemed like they were forcing shots, and the shooting percentage reflected that.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Tie game, and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Sound?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Then it's Green, and it's Lively in at the center position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Mavericks are hoping they have what it takes to bring home the Larry O'Brien trophy, and Luka Doncic said, quote, "That's everything. I want to win the championship here. It's our goal every season. It's a lot of work, and there are so many great teams in the league. Anybody can beat you at this point. You have to really be ready." BA?
Yeah, good stuff there, Allie. Thank you. And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Well, we normally don't pick favorites, but come on. Do you have a player you like watching the most, Grant?
All right, BA, you're going to get me in trouble, but I do love Ja Morant. I mean, he flies, he plays so fearless, and he also gets his teammates involved. Ja is really fun to watch.
Pass to Green. Here's Lawal. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic outside from deep three-point range. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Doncic has got 7 points.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
St. Louis calls timeout.
Fans, your youth dance squad. Give them a hand, fans. Your youth dance squad.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, BA, that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Got a piece of it. Hardaway, the pass to Powell. Outside Irving for 3. Hardaway nails it from 3.
He's got some growing confidence right now in the catch and shoot game, Hardaway Jr. He feels like he could score from anywhere.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Hits the trifecta. Christopher's got 6 here in the quarter.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a 3 of his own.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Exum's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Hardaway. 1:46 left in the first half. The shot by Tyson, no good.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
St. Louis trailing. Pass to Christopher. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Christopher's got 11 points.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
For 3, Hardy. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times or he will bury you.
Here's Christopher. He's guarded by Irving. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. Just about halfway through the season, let's take a look at how things stand in the West. You take a look at the Mavericks. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
Checking out Dallas, it almost looks like they're defeated right now. They just can't get anything going. Probably a need for lots of adjustments on the horizon.
Yeah, with the quality of a lot of teams they're now staring up at, it's going to be difficult for them to bounce back from this kind of start and make a huge climb up the standings.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And the shot's good by Irving.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Springer. And it's all tied up. He's got 5. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Back to Irving. To the middle. Green gets up and powers it down.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising. In a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sound on top, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Youth Dance Squad.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Taking a look at St. Louis. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key thus far. When you're knocking down those shots from the perimeter, it really spreads the floor. You demand respect from the defense. We'll see if they can keep it flowing in the second half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Well, their strategy to pound inside is working well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was going up the second half, man. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Sound with a lead. And it's Boston in at the 2 spot. Pass to Caldwell. Over Green. Caldwell misses.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
And for the Mavericks, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Tim Hardaway is out there with Green. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Caldwell. Back to Williams. Here's Boston. Drops in the 3. Boston's got 11 points.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
On the wing, Irving. Doncic passes to Lively, and down it goes. 2 points. Give him 8 points now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
For 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. Trailing by 5. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. Take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for St. Louis.
And this has been an efficient offensive performance so far. Great job mixing in just enough of the long-range shot in there.
Now off the inbound. Caldwell grabs the miss.
That's exactly how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his space to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle. And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Hardaway. Exum comes in for Irving. And it's Hardy in for Doncic.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Lively passes to Exum. Knocked loose. Going all the way to the rack. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The 3, Hardy. Pure from 3-point range. Hardy's got 6.
Well, they brought the double team to force the ball out of his hands, but failed to rotate off the pass.
Kept alive. Here's Caldwell. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
The shot by Boston, no good.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Exum, rebounded by Springer. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Down low. Here's Caldwell. And they recover it. Another shot. Here's Exum. And they're pushing it up. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. The Mavericks trailing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock to the paint. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his first bucket in this one.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Here's an 8-footer. Count it. Good.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Here's Hardy. He can't get that one to fall. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Sound on top, leading by 7. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Sharp, and it's Caldwell in at the 5, down low. Now here's Green. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. Now Irving. And Doncic launches from deep. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Christopher wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And so it's Dallas with it. 4-point game. Oh, look at Green get his inside. Green's gotten it done so far from the field. making 4 of his 6 attempts. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for St. Louis.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Hardaway's shot is good.
That's a hard-nosed play from Hardaway, absorbing contact and not taking no for an answer.
And a two-handed jam.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over. Woo!
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. And it's the Mavericks ball, trailing by 4. From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
He has been an absolute wrecking ball from outside during this half, guys.
Christopher drives in. Caldwell passes to Christopher. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Sharp. Hardaway grabs the board.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Irving, no good. Irving's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Christie. And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. To the middle. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
All those weapons, and Draymond Green ends up being the guy hurting you. What a huge shot.
St. Louis calls timeout. They're up by 1. There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter here. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Hardy, he's checked in for Irving. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. St. Louis's head coach had some words for his team over the break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Williams. The 15-footer, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 3. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Doncic. Tipped away. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. And it's in there.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Pass to Hardy. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Williams. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
A 3, Hardy. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates. There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's Doncic to tie it up. It falls! And tie game! Huge basket right there.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. They're trailing by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
A good look from Doncic. It's good! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
St. Louis calls timeout. Here's Boston. It's off. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And here are the Mavericks now. And it's Springer in at the point. A strong finish by Doncic.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Springer misses. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. The lead is 2. Lively passes to Doncic. Irving. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
St. Louis calls timeout. They're losing by 4. There's 1:40 left in the OT period. Here's Springer. A 3 from the inbound. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. No good. 8 for 12 from the field now.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Look at Doncic finishing the break in style.
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Yep, that was good. And Dallas calls time here. They lead by 4. We've got 1:13 left in the OT period.
Here we go.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Doncic with it. Outside Irving. The 3 on target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
No good from outside.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Inside, Lively. And he jams it home with authority.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Springer. It's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. Oh, he nails it. 10 for 14 after that one.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Williams. And the shot's good.
This is Doncic's pure shooting ability in action, making it look easy with that nice floater.
This one for 3. Springer misses.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Back to Doncic. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought, but when they went.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks, for Allie LaForce.